Welcome to another live stream on Custom Screen Printing. My name is Wayne. We're doing an afternoon live stream for now until things get fixed in my home. So right now we're here on the live stream, afternoon chat, live stream, random chat. And we're here to do one today until things get straightened out. Right now, we can only do what we can do. And so we're doing it. So hope everyone join me today and come on here and tell me what you're up to today. And let me know what you're all up to, so we can have a little fun chatting until things get straightened out. So we're here to do a live stream in the afternoon. So while we're waiting, I'll be right back, folks. Oh, my aching knees. what happened to my camera. Are you Lou? For the love of what the heck? Oh, you little creep. Computer, you're gonna die, I swear. When I'm away, something has to happen. What the heck happened to my camera? My green screen went off. And no one's even on here. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I don't have to have anybody on here. I didn't take this yet, did I? Take this out yet. I take my anxiety pill yet. I'm really way behind. Hey, John Paul. See if I can get my green screen back on here. Maybe this one will be all right. It fits if it goes on here. Weird. There it goes. Maybe you don't like my other screen. I don't know. All right. Anyway, we're here today to have a live stream in the afternoon. I know a lot of people, I tell people I don't do afternoon live streams anymore, but unfortunately, I had no choice because my water heater went down and I can't exercise, so I figured to waste my time up on here, coming on my live stream, doing what I normally do. Hey there, Bradley, how you doing? Good afternoon, that is. But that's what happened when your water heater goes on the fritz, and it wasn't even 2 years old. So something happened. I don't know what happened to it, but it went out. So I have no idea what happened, but that's what happens to a house with things happen and it's unexplainable. So I'll be right back, everybody. All right, I gotta do one thing. I won't be long. Yeah, sure. Trip over the extension cord too. What? Stupid thing. Hey, Dave. All right. Now I'm gonna eat my breakfast behind Avatar. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Hey, 21. Welcome. Yes, it is Bradley. Yeah. Well, we around here we rent them from our gas company, so it's under warranty still. And that wasn't even 2 years old. I don't know what happened to it. Why it did that, I don't know. I'm back today, back to the stream. Sorry if I took so long. I don't eat in front of the camera. So anyway, today, um, we are on here to do our stream. Um, what we missed here? 68 12. How the heck that's a lot of people, man. Wow, that's a lot. Jeez, that's kind of awesome. Huh. Well, Bradley does work kind of hard on his channel, folks. So congratulations to Bradley Heights for his accomplishments. Hey, dear Crystal, how you doing today? Congratulations to BH Customs. Drop the link. What for the channel? I'm gonna shut this fan off. I don't need that fan. It's too cold over my head. Good and tired, huh? Huh. Well, I can't work out for a while, so I have to just take it easy for now.
I got it.
What's going on there, 21?
Hey, I had to go turn the other thing off there. Nothing. But anyway, yeah, everything is okay. I see Maniac in there. I don't, it just barely made it up at the top. Her comment. Oh,
Right.
he's with the fam. She's with the family. She's listening.
Okay, Crystal, no problem. Yeah, Bradley Hedge does an awesome job on his channel. That's why he's growing. He's an awesome YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's been on it a long time. So he does good on his channel.
I've been trying to get mine up. Since I've been, kind of halfway messing with it, I've increased the channel 824%. Yeah, that's pretty good,
Well, I don't grow. I don't grow that great, but I'm all right. I'm doing all right for myself. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not trying to monetize or anything. I'm just doing it as a hobby. That's all. Just doing something to be doing it,
Yeah, I just have more enemies than I have on here because they don't like the people that speak their mind. They want people to shut up and be quiet and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's too bad they don't like it. And I don't want to say anything on here.
I was on a show the other night. I think it was last night, and it was kind of late, and they were all on there drinking and everything. I'm pretty sure, and I just said, I was on there and I said hello to a guy that I said, hey, how you doing? It was on there that I had been to his channel, and the guy jumped on me and said, hey, we don't do talk politics or religion on here, and you're just a regular moderator. You're not a full moderator, and this and that and this and that. And I said, well, I'm sorry I didn't say anything, but okay, I'll appreciate it. And I left. I won't be back over there because I didn't do anything.
What's stupid things to say when you're not politics or religion? What's that got to do with?
I just said hello to the guy that the one of the other ones that was on there, just to say hello to him, and he plays a guitar, And I just said, whatever his name is, his channel name, I said, pretty good blues playing,
Yeah.
but that didn't say anything, bad or whatever. But I said that, I don't want to mess with this. So I won't be back over there.
That's
I don't
stupid.
need that. I don't need that.
Politics, man. You say
Drunk,
local.
drunk and all like that, or drinking, and want
Don't
to
deal with that
jump
stuff.
on me. Shit.
That's why drinking's no good because you act out of sync. They act violent and they drink.
Yeah, I was thinking more than usual about mainly Italian. I think about her every day. No, I'm just kidding. But there was a guy that had a YouTube video about cooking this. Looked like a pot pie.
Yeah,
It was. He took this little frying pan
yeah.
and put a baked potato in it with some cooking oil, and he took this masher, a round thing just about the size of that cast iron frying pan, and mashed the potato down.
Yeah.
Then he put Philly cheesesteak stuff on it, whatever that is.
Huh.
It's made out of the meat. And then he put cheese on it. He put caramelized onions, green peppers, caramelized green peppers,
Yeah.
more cheese, and some hamburger meat or something like that. And then he took this like a pizza dough thing, looked like a little miniature pizza, and he mashed it down over the top of that and made like a little ball in there over the top of it, a cover. And then he put some more cheese and some more stuff on top of that, and he put it in the oven. And then he got it out. And when he stuck that fork down in there, it was that cheese was getting melted and everything looked so good, It's some kind of Philly cheesesteak pot pie.
Oh, really?
But that mashed potato in there had me right there because I love potatoes,
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
I could eat them every day.
Sounds good though. What he made though.
Yeah, I'd like to try it out.
Yeah. Sounded pretty good what you told her. That's pretty good. It sounds good to me too, But
You still got me?
yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
I hear you fine.
I moved the thing going into the computer and it said that it lost me. Now it's back now.
I didn't think you left. I heard you.
Good.
Just YouTube is
Mainly
kind of funny.
Huh?
YouTubers are kind of funny when you go to different channels and when they're drinking, they're no good to talk to because they don't act nice to you. They act like they ready to bite your head off or something.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, Wayne, I'm a nice guy. I don't like that, but, I'm not going to take so much crap, and that's it.
Oh, I know that. I know you won't.
I don't put up with it.
I wouldn't take it either.
I don't bother anybody, and I don't want them bothering me. I'd show them respect, but, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I didn't mean to bring that up, but I just want to tell you what had happened. That's
this is
been a long time. Huh?
This is a random chat, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I understand.
But I got to work on my weed eater today if it doesn't start raining. It's been raining here off and on for about 2.5 weeks. And we've had thunderstorms coming through. Sometimes not right in the morning. A couple of times they woke me up.
Oh,
but
really?
Mainly they come through later in the day, and they come from the west.
Oh, okay.
And come through here, and they go out towards the ocean.
Oh,
okay. So normally they're to the north of me, and they stay away. But they have come right across here that time that I had that tornado come through here and knock that tree down on my garage,
Wow.
It fell right through the center of it and went right to the concrete, cut the whole thing in half.
So what did you do? You fix it? Or did you take the drive?
Yeah. I got out there, and me and my son-in-law had called him over, and we got out there with chainsaws in the middle of the storm with water pouring into everything I had in there, and tried to cut that tree off the garage where I could get up there and put a couple of sheets of plywood and a tarp up there.
Oh, okay.
I went and bought two big, gigantic tarps from Harbor Freight and
Oh, yeah.
put that on the roof.
Hmm.
Then later I rebuilt the roof on it.
That's why I hate trees around houses or
Yeah.
garages or anything. I don't like them because something can happen. They can hit your house and do a major damage to the house or the garage. It's not good.
But I got to work on the weed eater. I got my carburetor and everything I ordered. I went to the lawnmower place last week. I
Yeah.
was working on the carburetor, and I needed a couple of gaskets. Two or three little gaskets cost me $38. Okay.
Okay.
A primer bulb that you use to prime it with, that was $6.
Mhm.
They wanted $7.80, almost $8 for this air filter. And then I put that together. I didn't get the air filter. I come back and worked on the carburetor, cleaned it all out, blew it out with an air compressor, did all kind of stuff. Sprayed carburetor cleaner in it and everything. Well, the only way it would run then is on choke. It'd run wide open on choke, So
Oh,
I
okay.
said, well, this part here must be bad. It's a little plastic piece in between the primer bulb and the main body of the carburetor. So I went back over there and I said, do you have this part right here? No, we can order it, but it's $27 for that. He said, you'd be better to go ahead and put 40 something more dollars with it and get a new carburetor. I said, wow, that, so that would have meant that I'd had over $100 and something in that, just in that. So I went on eBay and I got the carburetor, air filter, all the gaskets, a spark plug, a fuel filter, a piece of hose, adjustment screwdriver that adjusts the special screwdriver for those jets for $20 delivered.
Yeah, eBay's pretty good though.
But I mean, so much. Well, that's made in China. Well, I don't care if it goes bad 2 years from now. I'll go buy another 21, but I can do it 5 times and still break even with the $100 they wanted. They're not even finished up doing it, So I got to work on that today.
People like to overcharge people like that hat press I bought. Some people were selling for $400 friggin' dollars, and I bought it for $144. People like to soak you, they like to really charge you a lot of money, and it's not even worth that much money. You can sell something, but don't they want money? They want to make money off you, so they want to soak you before it's over. But my hat press works beautiful, so I have no problem. So I can print any ball cap I want. I'm gonna be doing that American flag logo on my channel on a ball cap. I can even do your logo on a ball cap. So easy.
Yellow ball caps.
Yeah, the logo size is 5x3. Hey there, Hans Patterson. 5x3. It's 500 by 300, and it fits the ball cap tightly right on the ball cap, and you can actually print them. Yeah, your friend's in here. 21. Hans Patterson's in here saying hello.
Hey Hans, how you doing, Hans?
He's in here. He stopped by here. Good guy.
He's over there over in what's it, Germany? Over there. I sent him some decals before. Uncle Gunter.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that you, Uncle Gunter? I don't know. No, that isn't Uncle. That's just regular Hans. I get him mixed up with Uncle Gunter.
Yeah.
Hey, hand pink waving. All right.
So the ball cap press is awesome. The only thing I had to do to it, and that's the only mistake they made when they sold it to me, is they put the screws are too long. I had to cut them down with the hacksaw. The screws
What was too long?
Yeah, the screws where I couldn't tuck the head under there until I cut the screws down. I could have bought a set of screws that are shorter, but I wanted to cut them down myself. So I did, And now the hat press is fine. You can tuck a 5 panel, 6 panel, do a visor or any kind of hat with it now. It's fine. It works awesome. So that's the only mistake they made. They put too long of screws on them, and they don't really need long screws. You only need medium-sized screws for that hat press. And it works beautiful. I have no problems. I told the lady that sold it to me, I have no problem. I knew how to print them before I bought the press. I know how to print those hats. And I just didn't have the press to do it. So now I can do it without a problem.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So your logo will not be hard either. They'll do that 21, that
Yeah.
21 SCs are, well, the ones I put on your shirts. They'll go right on a hat, no problem.
Just
What?
call me JT.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this JT. That's
Yeah,
fine, whatever. He's leaving you a link. Yeah, I got him mixed up with DK50 or whatever, Uncle Gunter. He's in Denmark, Copenhagen. They got that Copenhagen snuff over there. Remember that? They used to advertise Copenhagen snuff.
So what it is now is it's so easy to do those. See, I wanted to invest in that equipment for a long time, and they weren't selling them at the time I started doing shirts, so they weren't out there selling them. And all of a sudden, one day, this company come on from China, Dora company they call themselves, and they were offering this red. I like color red. I wear red all the time. You can see I'm wearing red now. And they said, we got a hat press you might be interested in. I had a sales representative named Sophia over in China, nice lady, and she said, we got a hat press you might be interested in, and would you be interested in getting this press? I said, yeah, sure, I'd love to get that. So I was looking around for so many years for one of those equipment. It's made out of metal, it's red, it's beautiful. And I said, sure, and I paid $144 for it, not $400. So they sold it to me, and now only thing that was wrong was the screws were too long. I had to cut them down because they got another press named Livingston out there, which is $400. They try to screw people selling it for $400 a piece, and that's not even worth $400. But that's what they're selling it for. So the hat press I have, I had to cut the screws down. They do sell the screws shorter. And I said, I'm not paying out for them. I can cut them down myself. I did. Took a hacksaw, old hacksaw I had in the house, and I was cutting them down by watching another channel's video. So I just did it, and now they work fine now. And one of my vendors, this guy I know I got a good vendor that knows all about the hats. Well, one day they had a guy that sold me hats and didn't know what the hell he was selling me. He said, I'm selling you 6-panel hats right now. They weren't 6-panel, they were 5. They weren't 6-panel, they were 5-panel. So I told the lady on the phone, she started laughing. She said, you mean to tell me he said 6-panel, they're only 5-panel? I said, yeah, they're only 5-panel. I don't deal with the guys. I deal with the ladies. They know more about what they're selling to you. I don't deal with the guys. They're not smart enough to deal with it. Know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
So I deal with only them. I told the girl, I got to call them up and cancel that. I had a scammer the other day trying to think he wanted shirts and he didn't want them. He was a scammer. So I got to call my vendor up and cancel that order. He wanted me to place for him. It wasn't a real order. So I have to call him up and cancel it out. But that happens anyway. You're going to meet a lot of wackos out there that pretend they have money to spend and they don't. I ran into a lot of those people. Even on my website store, I do that. And one guy came and said he wanted 1,000 pieces, and he never. I emailed him, he never got back to me. Hey Dave, how you doing? So that's the problem about the public eye. You have to be careful what you're dealing with, even in your situation about buying things like carburetors and all that stuff. People like to screw you and soak you for all kinds of money, and they don't really have to charge that much, but they're thinking about money and not about about helping you repair your carburetor. They want to soak you So they think
Yeah.
about money, money, money. It's all they think about. They don't care if they screw you or not, you know. But that's what their worlds are made out of, a bunch of conniving little sneaks that like to do that, you know.
Hello there, Dave.
So that's the problem with the public
The
eye.
only thing I can tell you is it takes a good one to get me because I done been done so many times by that. I know just about all the tricks by now, you know.
I do too. I had a lot of people rip me off. I got a guy rip me off for 200 on a shirt order. I never
Wow.
that he docked him his calculator. I could have hit him in his head with the gun, broke it over his freaking head. Oh, jerk. I knew I learned that lesson. That'll never happen again to me. I won't let no one use no calculator if you can't add in your brain and get out of here. That's it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. So I learned all my lessons from all that. I even learned how to deal with the scammers too. So I dealt with that before in the past too.
I've been getting a text message from the same person. They say it's from the South Carolina DMV that I was up in North Carolina and I got a traffic ticket and I didn't pay it. A toll on a toll road, and I didn't pay it. And that if I didn't, they didn't take care of it, such and such a time, my license would be suspended and all this kind of stuff. So, I never called them. I never did say anything to them. I just called the Columbia main, and the capital up there, and talked to the DMV up there, and they says no, that's a scam going around. And I said, well, I've done blocked it several times, the number, and the lady told me that they had like a computer that would keep slinging out numbers left and right. Even if you blocked them, they'd keep on coming. I said, well, I'll just keep on blocking them. But
Right.
I was the only thing, see, I was in North Carolina about that time, but I thought they were talking at first, I thought they were talking about the time that I went to Georgia, right outside of Atlanta to a CB get together. And I went through about three toll roads, toll booths. But what I did, I had my hand out the window with the money, and I had my cell phone taking the video of me giving the person the money. And I said, you got the money, right? Yeah, okay. I got the video, and then I went on through. So if anything ever happened, I had it on video.
It's probably a scam, like they said. It's probably not real. It's probably a scam. 21. Guess what JT, guess what I got? Keep getting emails from UPS, right? They said, oh,
Yeah,
they sent you a package. Your address is not correct. So I called UPS.
yeah,
And I said, I keep getting these. Oh, that's a scam. Don't believe it. That's fake.
yeah.
Thanks for telling me. Because I keep on blocking it. And it keeps back and coming on the parent again. Weird. You know?
Yeah, they're Hans. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. About maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks there. Uncle Gunter, DK50, whatever his number is, I can't remember. Hey, Wayne. Guess what day it is?
It says hump day up there.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
Show Queen Kitchen. I'll be back in a minute, everybody. I have to put something out in the kitchen. I'll be back in a minute. I'll put my avatar. I'll be right back.
all right. Let's see, who is that? Show Queen, Todd's Kitchen. How's it going, Show Queen? Good to see you. Can you put your link? Oh, you got your link down? I'll check it out in a few minutes. I don't want to take off. Let's see how I can do that. See what I can do here. Oh, hey, Brian Wilson, Beach Boys co-founder, is dead at 82. Wow. He had something wrong with him anyway, he was like brain, did too many drugs. I don't know. I hate to say anything like that. Amazing these people are that old, you know, that I grew up with, listening to. I didn't grow up with them. I was, you know. What in the world? Oh, this is that isn't me. Let's see here. I can't see the chat right now. I'm on another screen here trying to find something. There you go. That was whenever I put an ad out there for him. Trying to find his channel.
Okay, back. Whew.
I'm on another screen. I can hear you, but I can't see you. I'll be right back. I'm here.
Okay. Hey, Show Queen Kitchens, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice seeing you here. It's always good to see friends coming in on my afternoon live stream. Drinking my iced coffee I made myself. So anyway, hope everyone's having a great day today. And I am going through a situation in my house. My water heater went on the fritz. It wasn't even 2 years old. It was a weird.
What was wrong with it?
I don't know. It's not even 2 years old. It's like maybe just 2 years old. That's all. We had 2 years. That's it. And it was shooting water out of it. I don't know what the heck was going on. I can't really figure that out.
What was it doing?
It was shooting out hot water out of the water tank. And it was
Out hot water out of where? Where at?
on the bottom, and it was like hot water. And they steamed up my whole basement.
Right.
I had to wipe down all the wet beams and stuff yesterday. And it had a little water, it had puddles of water in the basement. It wasn't totally flooded. There's just a half inch of water downstairs. And I opened all the windows in the cellar to cool it all down. And so I don't know, it's just a weird situation. It wasn't even the water heater is supposed to last for 20 years, not 2 days.
Right.
Years.
Well, they're only going to warrant them for so long. You know, it just depends on. Some of them only have a 1-year warranty. Some of them have a 6-year warranty. But other than that, you know, you have to look and see.
Well,
some of it. Yeah.
We didn't pay for it. We rented it out, so it's under warranty as long as we have it. So we don't have a problem with that. So.
Oh, good. That's the best then.
We got it from the gas company, so the gas company has a warranty on them. So they replace them.
Already did.
Well, we're waiting for a new one to come in. They're gonna bring a new one. So
is a gas?
Yeah, it's a gas one. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It just went kaput. I went down there one day and it was like water was coming out of the bottom of it, and I shut the hot water valve off on it, shut it off, and turned it right off, and it stopped leaking in the cellar. It wasn't going on no more. Shut it all down. So now we've been waiting for a new water heater to come in. So it'll be today or tomorrow it'll be showing up, we're told. So I don't know. It's just crazy. I thought it was probably maybe a defective water heater or something. There was something wrong with it. I don't know what happened. It was probably a defect or something. Probably something wrong with it. Didn't know. They'll never can tell anyway with those things. So you have to wait and see. I gotta check my basement. I'll see if any of that water completely drying up down. It wasn't a lot, but still, I opened all the windows to dry it out.
Right.
Cool water, cool air comes in and dries it out. Hopefully,
Dave, yeah, Dave. How's it going, Dave?
excuse me. Dave, if you want to come up, let me know. I'll let you up in the panel if you want to come up. I just heard Tom. Be right back, folks. All right. Hot outside. It's kind of hot outside today. It's warm out. It's really warm out today. Okay, bye, Hans. I see you. Have a good day. Take care.
Crystal, you going?
No, Hans is going.
Oh, gee,
Hans
what's
Patterson. Have a good day, Hans. God bless.
I got you. What?
And,
Okay.
so you ever get that other radio working you're working on the other day or messing with?
So, you know, one of them is, and I got was able to get part of it going, and I just do that whenever I don't have anything else to do.
What was the matter with it anyways? Because it's
Oh,
old?
it's about 60 something years old. Anything,
Oh, wow. That's a
Yeah, it
long.
was built. It was made in 1963.
Oh, wow. That's way back when, huh?
So it's 65 years old, I guess. I don't know how old. I don't know. 62. I don't know.
Hmm.
Mainly Italian. There. Yeah, she's back again.
So what was
Oh,
wrong
she
with it?
said.
Some resistance in the radio's not working.
Yeah,
Some
the capacitors were dried up in it, and I had to replace them and check the tubes in it, and I got a couple of tube testers, and I had to check all of them just to do it, and
Hmm.
just different things, and
Right.
get a mic wired up for it, and
Hmm.
you know, nothing emergency codes. I got plenty of radios that I
Oh, I
could
know
talk.
you do. I've seen them all. I've seen some of them that you have, and you have a lot of them, all the old ones. Did you
Oh yeah.
all those other ones you have? Did you work on every one of them?
I work on some of them. I work on some of them. The things that I can do, I do. And when I can't do it, I send it to Harvey out there in California.
You have a friend that you talked to on this channel the other night. You were talking about the mic. You remember you were discussing to him what you could do about that mic. You remember that? You were on your live stream talking to him. Hey Jay, welcome. So I heard that you were now who's ringing my phone. Now who's this?
Yeah. Hello there, Jay. Mini skirt, mini skirt. I mean, mini scale, mini skirt. Yeah. Hey, show queen, I got you there. I went over there and checked you out there, show queen. I hadn't seen Jay's mini scale garage in a while.
Please. People, cops don't call for money on the phone. Get out of here. Go take a walk in the busy intersection in the highway. Stupid. Stupid. Unbelievable. Jeez. I mean, I'm sick of it. Every time I had a landline phone, right? I got a bunch of scammers calling me on the landline phone. I get a cell phone, and I get some wackos on this phone thinking they're cops. Don't they wish they ever had a life to be something they really can be one? Oh my God, this world's whacked out. Unbelievable. Jeez. So how you doing there, Jace? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. T21, you meet a lot of wacko people out in the world when you're on your. If you have
Oh
a cell
yeah.
phone or a landline phone, there's always scammers calling the numbers. They can't quit. They're like little bitches. They can't shut up. They have to keep playing their little games. I saw I'm not answering my phone. Let it block it. I'll block it anyway, but still let it answer for me. And it puts a block on it and it stops them from calling. I ain't dealing with anybody. Let it block them.
Right.
I got a blocker on my phone anyway. But this day, I have a nice day out there today. It's nice and warm outside. I just stepped out the door and it's nice and warm out.
Jay's mini scale garage. He said he's been dealing with the doctors. Yeah, I know about that. What's
Yeah, I
been
know.
going on? What's wrong with you or not wrong with you? That's what I say. Somebody said, "What's wrong with me?" I said, "No, I don't. What isn't wrong? No, I'm doing pretty good. I just have high blood pressure that I'm trying to get down. It's not real high. It's a little bit over borderline, but my brother had that and eventually started damaging his kidneys and he got diabetes.
Wow.
Had to have his part of his foot cut off. And then it finally got him. He was 11 years older than me though, but
Well, you gotta change your diet there, 21, JT.
Yeah. It's just that I'm getting older and and different things, but um genetic. My
Wow.
father died at 57 from high blood pressure,
Wow.
ruptured blood vessel in his head.
Jeez.
Mine is under control right now. I just have to go back and I got to do like an electrocardiogram or something with a CT scan deal. I had that done.
So, Jay, what's going on with the
Yeah.
doctor? You're still in the chat. What's going on with the doctors, Jay? Are you still here? Doctors are always, something, JT. Doctors are
Yeah.
always, one thing about doctors I don't like, right? You go to a doctor, and this is how I experienced this myself. If they have nothing better to do, they want to take your blood, right? And then they say, oh,
Yeah.
we'll take his blood and see if we can find something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Something else. They have nothing better to do. Just to make money off the insurance. So,
Yep, I know that. Trying to get this chat to work right over here where I can see what's going on. I don't want to. There it is. See, it's still trying to get it up there. Let's see what the last thing I see is Nightbot up there at the top talking
yeah,
about.
what's going on with your chat on your side? What is it doing?
I had went on another screen to do something. Let's see. Wait a minute. There it is. It said Jay's mini scale garage said doing good. Just have to have checkup appointments. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good, Jay.
Friend of mine just got out of the hospital, got in the hospital. Matter of fact, I might go there today and see him. He had a 9-hour operation on his heart, a big vessel there that had a big old bulge on it, so they had to go in there and bypass it.
Wow,
So I don't know. I haven't talked to him today. Uh-oh, telephone. Hang on.
huh? Okay,
Let me cut this down.
sure. Just mute it. So Jay's, how you doing today? Everything all right? Doing good yourself. Oh, yeah, they're follow-up appointments, right, Jay? That's what they are, is they call them. They want to have a follow-up appointment with you, see if you're doing all right. That's what that is. That's all those appointments are about. So I know I had to do that myself when the doctor wanted to have a, that's good. They wanted to have a follow-up with you, make sure you're doing okay. No, that's what that's about. Good. Any new models you built? You finished the other model you were showing a preview of on your channel? I got 5 appointments. Oh, okay. Are they all follow-ups? Like just want to check you out, see how you're doing? Is that what that is? That's what they usually call. They want you to check in with them and they want to check out, see if everything's doing okay. You know, they want to make sure you're okay. That's what that is. That's what they call follow-up appointments. They want to check you out. Each doctor wants to make sure you're doing all right. And that way they can make your money off you too. They miss your money, I guess, too. But insurance covers all that, I think, too, right? That's I thought, okay. Yeah. That's they call. They want to make sure you're all right, too, you know? It's good to hear that. I know you will be fine. Any new models yet there, Jay? Any new models up there? I know you were doing that model you were showing me. Did you ever finish it? The truck there, the small old truck there, the old one you were working with. Did you finish that yet? Let me know. Ugh. Okay. Post a video when you're done, and I'll go and watch it. I like to see how it looks after you're done. You do good work on your models. I like to see how you did it and what it looks like now, because I want to see that one. You're good at what you're doing, so. Come on, don't start with my ear now. Jeez. Stop, all right? Stop. Stop. All right.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me yet?
Yeah.
That was a friend of mine. He is getting a divorce again. He already did it twice already from the same woman. He said, this is the last time. I said, didn't you do this before? He said, yeah, several times. He said, but this is the last time. I said, okay. So 25th of last month, and he left a voicemail. Well, I don't always see a voicemail, you know, and I didn't have him down as a contact. And so it didn't show up. The other day I was looking through that. So what is this one voicemail that keeps showing here, you know? Go see his caller ID comes in and he's in Beaufort, which is about 50 miles from here. And I didn't know who it was. And then I said, well, that's him, you know, and so I called him. And then that was him on the phone, letting me know he was getting out of there. So big deal.
Probably tried to work it out and it didn't work out. It's
Yeah. He used to live back in behind me on another street years ago, and I went over there several times. I never went in the house, but he had two big giant dogs that lived in there with him in that trailer, and they were Great Danes. And let me tell you, when they poop, it's a big, big pile of it, man. And they had that trailer messed up. I mean, they peed and they pooped in there, and yeah. But I said, "Hey, you still got your big dogs?" He said, "No, they died a couple of years ago." I said, "Oh, sorry to hear that." But you can't have no big things like that in a 12 by 65 trailer
No, you can't.
with two people in there living. You can't have two big giant Great Danes in there, you know? I mean, that's crazy. You probably could, but you got to take them outside. You know, they'd leave them in there all day long and go to work and come back home and it'd be all peed and pooped up.
That's not
Jeez. Anyway, well, I sure appreciate you letting me come up on your panel, Wayne. I got to get
you're
out of
always
here and
welcome to come up. Always welcome to come up.
do a couple of things. And so, yeah, I just went over to Jay's Mini Scale Garage and left a comment over there. I was already subscribed to him, and and I went to the lady where she went.
Mainly Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I hadn't been over to Maniac yet, but I'll get over there soon. All right, well, I'm getting hoarse. I got to go down and get some water.
Okay, take care, all right, JG. Nice hearing.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, bye now.
Okay, bye now.
All right, so Jay, you're waiting for the wheels to come in. That's good. Sounds good. Can't wait to see it done after you're done. You do awesome work on your models. You know? I know you're here, Krista. How's everyone going? How's everyone at home? All right? By doing good? So anyway, I don't usually do an afternoon live stream. You all know that, but unfortunately, I can't control what happened, so I don't know what happened. That stupid water heater wasn't even 2 years old. Maybe that's all it was, is 2 years old. They only had it for 2 years, and it died. Started leaking water through it. It's weird. I don't know why I kept doing that. It's kind of stupid. It's only 2 years old. That's good, Crystal. Now, I watched your videos last night. You see, Crystal, when you have videos out, right, I wait to watch them because I want other people to have their videos read. Other people to have videos to watch too, because I have something I can watch and I get off my computer. So I watched them all last night. They were pretty cool. They were nice. The food looked good, I got to admit. But we'll keep doing those videos there, Crystal, and I'll keep supporting you. Now I even support Betty, the pre-retirement channel there. I always support Betty's channel too a lot, as well as others. But I try to get to everyone's channel, but when the time goes by and it gets late, one night I stayed up until 1 trying to watch everyone's videos, and I was doing laundry, so that time, if I stay up that late, I might as well use it to watch videos. But unfortunately, I don't try to make a habit of staying up that late at night. You know, I don't like to stay up that late because it's not what I like to do. Oh, you want to read his channel? Okay, that's cool. Did you go up on the panel on her channel again there, Crystal, or did you stay in the chat? Yeah, she has a good channel. She has a real good channel. So hoping that we get that water heater replaced soon. Then get that water heater fixed and get the other one out of the cellar. I don't know what the heck happened to that water. He was only not even there. Well, only year it was only 2 years old. Oh, she was outside walking. Okay, does different videos now. I guess she's getting sick of doing lives. I guess she does a lot of lives. But you know, she has a good channel. Everybody has a good channels on YouTube, especially on the good side of YouTube. And I was working on my advertise last night, putting the search engine, not search engine, the players list together, straighten out the titles in the players list, and I had a lot done last night. And so I done a lot. I used DuckDuckGo to do it. See, I'm not losing subscribers anymore, Crystal. When I got rid of that VIQ, my channel started growing again. Started growing up to like almost there. A lot more channel, a lot more subscribers. 11 of them came. So that's how. When are you gonna finish this darn tire and stay in the street? Kind of stupid. So what are you doing now there, Chris? You yeah, I like your channel there, Jay. Keep up the good work. So what are you doing? You're outside walking, chatting. No, yeah. What are you doing now, Chris? Are you doing watching movies with your kids or? Having fun with the family today? Always good. No problem there, Crystal. Hey, I wouldn't come on even if I was that tired. I wouldn't be either. Yeah. Haven't done a video in a long time. I haven't. I'm planning on making that ball cap soon. Once I get everything straightened out in my house, that is. Getting this water heater problem straightened out and having the hot water back and everything. Because, man, this is getting ridiculous. You know? Only stay on here for an hour today, and without an hour now. I'm getting hoarse for some reason. What is going on here? Why am I getting so hoarse? It's kind of weird. Oh, man. I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. anyway, folks. We're going to end the stream. I think I'm losing my voice for some reason. I don't know what is going on here. My voice is going on for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. So everybody have a great day. I'm going to get off here now. Everybody, Jay, have a good day. Crystal, have a good day. And everybody else that came to the channel today, everybody have a great day. We're going to put the national anthem on. I'm getting off here, and I'm going to rest my voice. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's my allergies kicking in or something. But I'm going to get off here. So everybody have a great day. And I'm going to type this in the stream what I'm going to be doing right now.